Hello, friends. Welcome to Creative Medicine. In this lecture, we will learn about
Congenital diaphragmatic hernia. How are you going to treat the case with congenital diaphragmatic hernia? So, treatment of congenital diaphragmatic hernia. A patient with congenital diaphragmatic hernia. So, we should do a valve repair is indicated in a patient with congenital diaphragmatic hernia. But the question is, when do we do the valve repair? Okay, the valve repair can be done in two ways. One, we can do it early repair can be done, and delayed repair can be done. Actually, when you do an early repair, okay, when we do an early repair, in the early repair it is actually associated with physiological stress. In the early repair, there is physiological stress is present, and this will result in more. Already the child is in distress, respiratory distress. Now, if you add a physiological stress to the child, then this will cause more difficulties in the infant, and the survival is not also improved with early repair. So, as a result, delayed repair is preferred in a child with congenital diaphragmatic hernia. And how much time will you allow the child for? Actually, first and foremost, you should stabilize the child. After stabilization, how much time will you need for congenital diaphragmatic hernia? First and foremost, you will stabilize the child, and then a variable period of around 24 to 72 hours. You can give the child 24 to 72 hours of variable period. After that, we can do a surgical repair can be done after that. So first and foremost thing is, you will have to stabilize the child, followed by you will have to wait for 24 to 48 hours for the child to settle down, and then we can do the surgical repair. Then how are you going to do? What are you going to do? Actually, here in congenital diaphragmatic hernia, all the viscera will be reduced into the abdominal cavity, and the posterolateral diaphragmatic defect which is present, it is closed by using a interrupted with the help of or by interrupted non-absorbable sutures. The posterolateral diaphragm is or defect in the diaphragm is closed. Then in and then in most of the cases, that is in almost 80 to 90% of the cases, hernial sac is not present. So it is not present, hernial sac is not present in 80 to 90% of the patients. But if hernial sac is identified, it is better to repair the hernial sac or excise the hernial sac at the time of the repair. And then we can put a prosthetic mesh. So we can also put a prosthetic mesh. After repairing the hernial sac repair, prosthetic mesh is put. And when you put a prosthetic mesh, a tension-free repair is done. Mainly for the larger defects, we will have to do a tension-free repair is done for larger defects.
thank you and thank you for watching.